Daybreak, the Daybreak Show.
In Nigeria, there's nothing we do without vested interest. And when people allow individual different to supersede that of collective interest, it will not always end well. Where we are today is a product of many years of neglect, of looking away, pretending as if it is their problem. It is not our problem. The South will be blamed because we saw it and we felt it was a northern problem. The North has its own blame because they believe that as long as we can hold on to power and whatever can help us to hold on to power, which is religious dogma, ethnic bigotry, we will always have power. So it's about the end justifies the means for the North. For the South, it was about, it's their problem, not our problem. We are growing. When you have a nation that half of its population or more are not educated, you will definitely breed generation of lawless people, criminals. People will not share the same values as was placed in our hands. The Amajiri problem is a major problem in Nigeria. It provides pipeline for terrorist groups, bandits to recruitment pipeline for them. And how did we get here? We got here because some people are abdicating their responsibility. Why? One, there are certain things culturally or that we try to use religious to excuse the same mistake the immediate past government did is what this government is doing. None of this government can solve this problem in their 8 years time. If I'm a president today, I will address the whole nation and I'll tell them the bitter truth. We put ourselves where we are today. And collectively, we are going to solve this problem. It requires sacrifice. This is what is expected of me to do as a leader of this nation and government. This is what is expected of you to do as a people. Collectively, we'll do this, and this is what we're looking to our international partners, friendly nations, to assist us in doing. Then from the beginning, we know we manage our expectations. People really don't understand the enormity of the challenges on our hands. When the NSA came out to say that the problem is death of intelligence, it wasn't talking about intelligence from the DSS, DIA or NIA. It's talking about humans from the communities. There are those that you don't recruit, but by virtue of the position that they occupy, they are meant to provide intelligence. Like community leaders, the chiefs, the district heads, the kings, the emirs, leadership of an association. NSA did not speak about what government is doing. But I expect that they will have told themselves the truth in that meeting and start building capacity so that the moment there is now barrage of inflow of intelligence from the communities that is listening and adhering to your call to start providing intelligence, you should be able to meet those intelligence with adequate response. First thing government needs to start doing now before start calling for more intelligence right now is start building capacity. This current government is at its tail end of its term, and there's nothing much you can do right now is for you to fashion out a plan for the coming government. Past leaders, they have this court-like relationship, and they should have a plan where the people coming will be given a good ground to lay the foundation for the coming government to say, come, we thought it is something that we can finish in 6 months because we didn't have enough information, but from our experience in 8 years, we've seen that this is not something anybody can solve in 5 years or 8 years. So we want to appeal to you as for government that is coming. That is not, if you're expecting them to do a magic in 6 months or 1 year, you are deceiving yourself. Let us cut them the slack. Give them time. Let them. Now there is a plan in place. Concept around peacekeeping and peace enforcement is different. Peacekeeping is you trying to pet two people that are fighting. Then you stand in between and say, "Now I'm here. Don't shoot. Oh, you know if you shoot, I'm the one you will shoot. This one will not shoot. The other will not shoot." And peace enforcement is when someone tries to shoot, you have the other to shoot the person back, so the person know that you have the capacity. This one is different. What we have here is warfare. Nigeria is at war, and the earlier we realize this, the better. When you are adding additional 1,000 soldiers, you need to prepare additional 2,000 uniforms. You need also to prepare accommodation. You need also to make arrangement for camps where you are going to put them. You need to make preparation for the weapon you are going to give to them, for the bullet you are going to supply them. And you also have to increase the size of your logistics because they need to continue to bring food for them. They need to continue to bring petrol for their vehicles. You also need to make arrangement for the vehicles that will convey them. That's why I said people actually need to speak out and let Nigerians understand what is we are up against. What we need to do, how long it will take us to be able to arrive at that. We need time to win this war. Let's prepare the mind of the people that this thing will require time for us to build. A lot has to go into it. Where we need support, let's call for those countries that we have supported in the past. It doesn't make us to be weak. Already some of them are laughing at us that we couldn't solve this problem. So why don't we just be honest with ourselves, do the right thing? At the end of the day, we come back into our old glory. We regain our status of the big brother in Africa and the giant of Africa.
Daybreak. The Daybreak Show.